So I just got my hands on Perplexity Comet. It's going to be the new browser by Perplexity. For all of you that don't know what Perplexity is a powerhouse of a browser that even coders are using to search and research how to solve coding products. And today we're going to get access to the AI browser that apparently can do a bunch of stuff. So stay tuned and build along with us as we dive into Perplexity Comet. All right, so this is literally, I'm about to do it live with you guys. So today we're going to try this out. This is not going to be like a pre-recorded kind of script or anything. So we're going to kind of go through it ourselves together so you guys can see my experience. I also like to do this really early on because I want you to see the same experience that you would have as I come in. So I got an invitation in the mail to try it out. I believe I have to pay for this. It's going to be maybe $20 a month. But again, for the purpose of science and experimentation, we're going to do it together, right? So I downloaded it, right? I have download Comet. So I've already got it downloaded and I'm going to install it on my PC for Windows 10 or later. Again, start install. And I have a couple things that we're going to test out based on some research that I've done of all the cool things that it can do. But again, we'll probably be adding more if all of a sudden we start seeing more. And we're going to see what this is all about. So installation's complete. It's got a cool little comment. Let's launch it and see what happens. All right, pretty fancy. Now, the way it's going to work is, just so you understand, is it's going to have autonomous features where it will do things for you. On top of it, it's going to have the ability of doing things with very little instructions as we see fit. So I'm going to hit the get started. Yep, Chrome is my normal one. To unlock your personal assistants, pick off where you left off, bring in your browser history, setting bookmarks, passwords, and the best experience using Comet. All right, you know what? I will do this later, but I can go ahead and do it. I don't want to do this right now because I want to see it first. Profile name, we're just going to do, again, make it super easy. And it gives me, I'm assuming, colors. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like the red. You know what? Let's go to dark mode-ish kind of thing. The moon. We're going to hit continue. Make comment your default. Nope, not yet. Add comment to your taskbar. Yeah, sure, why not? Open comment on startup. Absolutely not. Help us improve the product. Sure, why not? But that's sending information back and forth, just letting you know. We're going to turn that off for now. I'm going to hit start comment. Okay. Continue with Google. Yes, because Google is the way I sign in for everything. I'm assuming it's got my regular email. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my login information. All right. So here we go. All right. So ask anything and everything else, right? So let's just go through agentic AI automations. Comet's AI assistant can take actions on your behalf, like research, filling forms, or completing tasks across websites, booking flights, or shopping. So we're going to go and let's do flights first. We're going to say, help me find great seats for, oh, and I can speak it too. You know what? Let's make it easier. So then, what is this, by the way? So choose a model. Oh, look at this. Opus, Sonnet, Sonar. So you can choose a model based on that. That's pretty cool. We're going to put best, let it decide based on what it thinks it should be. Get set sources for search. We're good. I wanted to do that. Attach files, 3 left today. And we're going to speak directions. Please help me find flights for Portugal in November for a family of 5 that are going to be the best economy premium seats that allow for free check-in of bags, pretty decent seats, and to make sure that we're all together because we have minors, and also ensure that we are leaving on November 7th and returning back on November 16th. We can only go out of Newark, so please find us the best flights and times and calculate all the things that we need in order to have the best possible flight. All right, stop dictation. Let's go ahead and let this thing work. I am going to pause just because I don't know how long this is going to be and I want to keep this. And again, kayak, wow, okay, Flytrap, British Airways, TripAdvisor, Google, nonstop economy flights for 5 passengers, including minors from Newark to Portugal, Lisbon. All right, it's going to search the criteria and it's already looking through all these different things and it's pulling through the sources. And we're going to see what the end result is. So I got to say, don't know what it's looking at, but it came back with a total price of $20,000. I can tell you right off the bat, that is completely and utterly wrong, unless I'm flying first class. These are first class prices. Please ensure that it's the cheapest flight for 3 minors and 2 adults. All right, let's give it another shot. So far, so maybe I wasn't specific in the way that it did it. I don't want it booking imagine I had this thing on auto book, it would probably book a $20,000 flight. Again, this is why you want to trust AI, but always test it. And you guys are testing this live, so you guys get to see it first. So far, not impressed. We'll see how it does as it goes through. Now let's see if we can find the cheaper seats, not $20,000. It should have cost anywhere from 3 to 6, because actually, believe it or not, that is average for 5 people. but $20,000, it definitely put me somewhere in the first class, which is pretty nuts. But anyway, we're going to let this thing cook and then we're going to come back to it and we're going to keep trying some of these different things so we all can see it. Hey, we want to interrupt this video for a quick little minute to just let you know that I hope you're enjoying this video. We want to thank you for being here, but more importantly, we are hoping that this content helps you do whatever you're trying to do inside a high level. We also want to let you know that you have options to get additional help. We offer a $197 a month VIP coaching program that includes 4 days of office hours, first come, first serve with Andy or myself, where we go in and we answer any of your questions that you might have live with a group setting for other people that are also working in high level. We also have a VIP group where we answer questions directly one-on-one with anybody posting in that group to give you the absolute best support. It also comes with a bunch of other features, including our funnel brick system, our little mini course, and more importantly, a couple guides that'll help you through this, and also including our SOP library that we use for pretty much everything inside of our agency. So thank you for this quick little minute, but more importantly, go back to the video, get whatever you need, and if you have any questions that we can answer inside the video, just drop a comment on the video and we'll make sure to answer whenever we get a chance. And now back to the show. All right, did a little bit better this time around. Found me an overnight trip that leaves in Iberia, which, okay, pretty cool. We would probably do that. And it goes over to BCN overnight, 27 hours altogether. Again, my wife found it for a lot cheaper, just saying. So again, am I super impressed in this? Not yet. Okay, let's see how it kind of keeps on going, right? Deep con, so let's go in a little bit more. So let's now go, we'll do this for my son. I am looking for Pokemon. He's obsessed with this stuff. So Pokemon ETBs, which is like a little box that you can get that's a very special limited edition that are selling close to SRP. Please find me the best deals versus scalper pricing. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. But again, first search, man, it's okay. Maybe I have to give it certain parameters and work with it a little bit better, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see where it goes through here. Now, mind you, I'm not on the paid version yet. It hasn't asked me to pay anything. I will if we run out of memory, just to kind of get it going. So again, standard ETB is $49, $59, perfect. And again, awesome. Okay, so far so good. It's maybe going in there. 49 MSRP, scalper price, buy, good deal, blah, blah, blah. All right, get me the links. All right, and we're gonna see if it pulls in a good idea to go in there. And I wanna make sure it goes to the exact link of the page. Yeah, the return 0 results. Now it's actually trying to find the individual products. Yep. There we go. And it's going to go and try to find us some deals. Now, this would actually be really, really good. For anybody that's trying to find deals on things and everything else, and you don't want to go through the search, I think that this would be a better idea. But I would ask it to expand the search. And there you go. Now you're getting a couple of other different things. And again, the goal is getting it so close to MSRPs because, again, people sell these at absorbent prices or whatever. My son picked the craziest hobby. But just an idea there that we're following. And again, pretty cool. Let's see if we can open up another tab while that one's going. And I'm going to give it a coding issue. How would I code having chatbot that I can create in the Lovable app talk to Gemini's new image creator called Nano Banana? Okay, let's see how it does this. All right, cool. Again, this is still going, so we're going to give it a little bit of time. Now, Perplexity is the source that a lot of the people use out there to help solve coding problems, because it does have the ability of going in at a deeper level to try it out as far as like gathering the information on coding forums and so forth and so on. So I know for coding firsthand that Perplexity is the web searching that a lot of the coders use because of the great information it does bring back. So I can tell you right from the get-go, yeah, like I figured, it's going to give you really good information in here. And it says, get API access. You'll receive the API code needed. Integrate your chatbot. Tools like NAN, which is great. The fact that it even says that. No code automation, additional code. Can you write the JSON workflow for NAN? That will do this. Let's ask it and see if it actually do it. I wonder if it can actually do this. All right, let it write it, and then we'll go to NAN and we'll try it. I have it in another browser, so we'll try it right in here and we'll see if this actually works. All right, so let's take the code that it did. All right, let's copy this. So copy. We'll see how accurate it is. Now, again, I don't even know if it could do this. I am really playing with fire at this point. So let's come over here. This is an NAN that I have pulled up. I'm going to Control V. I got to go back. Sometimes this happens even when I use Claude, and I could say, please give me the option of downloading the JSON file. Okay, so it can give you the thing to download. So that's interesting. But, you know, again, can I export this? Export Markdown? Interesting. All right, I don't know where it exported to, but let's see if it did. It's exporting in Markdown. I need it in JSON, so that's not going to work. But I can copy and paste it into a text. Let's see if I can do that. So I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to do new text document, open the text document. We'll save it as a JSON file. By the way, you guys can do this. It's pretty easy to do. I'm just going to paste the code. Oh, all right, file, save as. Don't know if it's going to work because we might need to still update the code. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that code. I just want to see if it works. But again, most people use it as a browser reference, not necessarily in here. And again, I might be pushing the limitations on this thing, but we're doing it live. So import from file, come over here, go to downloads. Nope, it can't read. So I'm going to copy that, give it the error. And let's go back over to Perplexity, which is this Comet looking thing. Go to the tab, getting this error when I try to upload. Now, mind you, I have done this in Claude, and sometimes I get the same error. So again, still not making a judgment call on here, but I know for coding in general, I use Perplexity now to get coding issues, so I know it's pretty good. But let's see. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's go back to our text file. Come in here, Control A. Let's paste, and we're gonna go. Oh, nope, that is not the entire thing. Okay, again, not super user-friendly in here. I need the whole code. I need the entire code correct and ready to copy. The entire code, all right? So while it's doing that, let's see if it did a good job. It only went on to, can you find other web stores? Well, let's do credible web stores and shops, all right? We're gonna go in here, and while it's doing that, let's just keep going down this because I want to make sure we look at all the things that it can do. All right. And mind you, again, that I'm not using the pro version of this. So again, it keeps giving me results, but it only gives me results from one place. I think I might upgrade to pro with you guys live just so then we can see if live will give us much better results than that we're getting, right? So we're going to leave this going. Let me see if I copy the whole thing now that we can leverage and use. So let me just copy, come back over here, Control A, Control V. We're going to go ahead and hit File, Save. All right. Let's go back into our Google. So far, so I'm not really impressed. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to file, import file. Now, granted, like, again, we're going to do the pro version. We're only, doing some of these things and I might not be, again, full exploratory. This is what I would normally do. So I want to make sure we're giving it the credit it deserves and I'm not doing it, but I also am doing it live for a reason. So we're going to do the test again. Okay, good. Gemini GPI, parse phrase, webhook. Perfect. It did it. It just didn't connect them all, but that's obviously okay. We would just come back in here and connect the different things in here. And if I come in here, it doesn't have the headers and everything else. It's something we would have to get. And the parse, at least does it have it? It does. So it has some of the coding in here. Not bad, but again, cool that it's there. I had to go through some extra steps, but okay, it gets a pass on that. Now what it's going to do, again, we're going to, let's see, for you, tech and science, let's just kind of go through it. It automatically pulls up. You can save your interests. Cool. Little NDVA counter and all that. Spaces, you can create different spaces for yourself and you can create a new thread based on whatever it is. And I believe you can connect. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade. $20 a month. We're going to try you out. All right. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and put in my payment method. This is all I'm doing for you guys. We're going to try to go through this so we can make it all work well. All right, we just upgraded a pro. Let's see. Okay, Walmart online and in stock, shared fables, ETB. So now that I have pro, let's try that again. Let's see if I give it the flight information now. I'm going to open up several tabs of this because now we got the pro version. Let's see what it does. Looking for the best possible cheap seats. All right, let's see if pro does it. And again, the pricing we're going to do. Let's go back to our, where is it? That's the flights. Did I lose it? It's this one already. We're already doing it. All right. Now you could already tell it's already searching deeper. I did upgrade to pro. So not using pro. Choose your first space, pick a template. Let's see what this is about. Trip planner, website scanners, start with the Perplexity. Quiz me on anything, brainstorm buddy, interview role-playing coach, money manager, writing coach, English, German translator, personal growth coach, intro email, I have startup advisor, crypto coin explorer, enter currency name or ticketer to get clear, up-to-date overview of BTC for Bitcoin. I was going to say, what are the best trending coins now? All right. Let it do its research in there. All right. Look at that. Store of value, blah, blah, blah. What is the most recent performance and also expectations on each, which are buys currently? Okay. Let that do that. Coming in here, let's see. Oh, that's where I put the conversation. That was the steps before. Is it the same conversation again? It took the same thing. Well, this is the Pokemon conversation thing. Walmart. It's using all the bars are often forgotten but reliable. Yeah. Verify stock availability through high demanding to peers nearby. Let's try that. And then Bitcoin. Let's see how it did. High long-term bullish, upward, bullish, volatile, believing in the forecast price by September. Solana, resistance, potential major rally, buy on pullback, bullish. Okay, cool. And again, if we come in here into spaces of the template, let's go back into spaces. We have ones for life, technology, Team Wiki. So you can create your own space based on that, and instructions in centralized knowledge hub. Pretty darn cool. I know you can integrate your accounts. So if I click on this pro area here, we have connections. All right, here's your Google Calendar, enable. Yeah, we're going to give it access to my Google Calendar. Select all. Again, this is a US based company, so I know my data is a little bit more protected. And the Google Drive, I'm going to kind of stay out of. Let's also see what we have. Pro perks, Perplexity travel, save 10%, unlocks. Okay, these are just things you can get. Purchases, reservations, tasks, news digest, make it market forecast, science explorer, sports roundup, entertainment weekly. So I can do a new task and I can select, the dates that it goes out, email and mobile. Pretty cool. I kind of have that with ChatGPT right now. Connections, where we looked at that. I thought I saw API members. So I can call APIs in here, which is pretty good. An API, so I can definitely go from there. And then we're gonna do something like research top AI news and create a spreadsheet summary. All right, let's give it the different tasks now. All right, we're gonna do that. Hit enter. We're gonna open up another tab. We're gonna do find and book cheap flights. We're not gonna do any kind of booking, and I don't recommend, obviously, based on what you just saw. I'm gonna compare laptops under $1,000. Then follow up with excludes ones without good battery life. All right, we're going to publish those. Email and calendar, connect to Gmail and calendars of AI. Summarize, I'm going to say, look at my calendar and find openings for next week. All right, hit enter. Cool. And then let's see, I'm trying to find just a couple of them that we can do. Find best noise headphones with the reviews. We were kind of doing that with the flights, but let's just give it different chances in here. All right, ZDNet's still going. Good. Best overall, 15 hours. Here's a comparison chart. Pretty cool. Very fast, by the way, too. Monday, September 16th, busy from blah, blah, blah. Free after 10 p.m. 10 p.m., that's hilarious. 8:30 to 7:15 p.m. Early mornings at 8:30. Boom, boom, boom. My calendar is not that insane next week. So is it not reading it correctly? Or is my calendar not formatting the way it needs to? So let me go and let's take a look at Nuno's calendar. It might be a little insane. It's about right. Let's look at next week. Oh, yeah, no, it's completely booked. Everybody's already completely booked. I think I had a little opening here it didn't catch on to. And I had an opening here it didn't catch on to. And one here. So yeah, it's not as accurate, but it is missing my main one. Yeah, it's missing appointments. Good general overview. And it thinks I start at 5:30 in the morning, which I do, but I don't take appointments then. All day and Friday and Saturday are open. No, this is wrong. Calendar, please check. Again, there are some small openings next week. So again, guys, it's got some glitches here, early stages though. No, it really honestly doesn't. I'm going to take it a snapshot as look at the image. That is not accurate. So let's come over here. So I'm going to do a print screen. All right. And I'm going to show it and be like, no, you're missing a ton of openings. All right. Maybe hopefully it can tell me what it's not seeing. So local files, let's go to gallery. Interesting. So I can't do images. Interesting. Okay, guys, can't open gallery files. Choose the picture folder instead. Why would I choose a picture folder? All right, well, yeah, okay, keep moving on. All right, so spreadsheet has been created. Where is it? Is this it? Okay, cool. Interesting. AI news summary. Okay, give me the link. Interesting. Got the source. Do you have the actual link to the article? All right, well, let's give it one more shot again. And I'm trying all kinds of different things. Let's try a new agent. Please create tab groups for research and ones for news. Let's see if we can do that. Awesome. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. It can do that automatically. Very, very nice. Let's just keep going with the trends. Obviously, like I said, I'm a little, I thought I could do more for 20 bucks a month. So far, my Google is not really looking like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. I don't know if it's worth $20 a month yet. Yeah, overall, guys, I don't want to make this a much longer video. Interesting, not bad. Don't know if I'm quite there yet on whether or not this is worth $20 a month. I might have to rethink that. I also want to see some power users and come back and make this video again. Maybe see if I can do this in a different way. But honestly, is this worth $20 over Google and GenSpark? I'm not seeing it just yet. I do know that Perplexity AI API is really, really good when it comes to using coding apps and solving coding problems. I think Claude plus Perplexity is good because I do use it on occasion and I do use it in API for deeper research. So I think for deep research and everything else, it's pretty good. I think for everything else, still not completely sold on this. Again, is it worth $20 yet? Not really convinced. So again, that's just my take. You guys saw it live, me trying different experiments. And again, in the comments, guys, for all the guys that are power users that are really knocking this thing out of the park, list some in the comments below of like, well, the different things we can do, because I would love to really take advantage of it, considering I just paid $20 to see what it's all about. But again, that's it, folks, for this one today. I hope you enjoyed the review. And again, this was real time, so you kind of saw me with the struggles and what I liked and didn't like. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.